So I don't really know how this is gonna sound. I'm in the car driving. Hopefully it doesn't sound that bad. As far as why I haven't been posting a lot lately, I apologize to my subscribers. It's just because all the news has pretty much just been negative. I haven't really been feeling up to making any videos or anything like that. Everything I go on, it's all the same news. And of course, these are terrible times for the whole world, and it's definitely having an effect on people I know, and people are losing jobs, and they don't know what they're next. Like everything is just messed up. But with that being said, I did find some inspiration last night. It was actually 3 o'clock in the morning. I came across somebody's YouTube channel, and they posted Scott Storch versus Mannie Fresh beat battle. And I was highly engaged. It was over an hour long. I was in it. 3:30 in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, just bobbing all the beats. See, I'm 37 years old, so a lot of the hits that these guys was making, that's all my era. Like, a lot of the young people, maybe it may not be for them, but all the songs that I grew up to, a lot of the hits, the Juveniles, the Lil Waynes, the Scott Storch done did stuff from everybody. I mean, just everybody. Jay-Z, T.I., they all did. Snoop Dogg, Dre. So for me, that's what I feel as though hip-hop needed. I'm glad they did it in a time that everybody is kind of desperate, looking for new things to do, and it showed, because a lot of people tuned in. There was over 200K, I think it reached at its maximum before it crashed at one point, and they had to restart it. It was at almost 200K. And I was just sitting there engaged. I'm reading every comment that was going across, from Meek Mill to T.I. to Swiss Beats, Fabulous, Jada Kiss, Mac Main, Webby. I seen Webby up on there. Lala fully engaged. There's so many people. I know I'm not gonna remember them all. There's so many people that just kept going. What's the score? Who y'all think is winning? Like I said, it was just beat after beat, smash after smash, and it definitely was a clear winner. So I'm gonna post the link. I'm gonna look for the link, the one I watched, and I'm gonna post it for y'all. So I'm not gonna spoil it, so y'all can make a decision yourself. See who y'all thought won the battle. But two talented people. They don't use the same similar style as when it comes to making beats. They got their own ways, but nevertheless, they both created a lot of hits, a lot of classic, timeless hits that just come on now, just make you wanna, like I said, well, especially if you're from my era. Like I said, I'm 37 years old, so go back 10 years, I'm in my 27, you know what I mean? Or even a little bit further back than this. And these guys were just pumping out hits. Stuff in the club make you just, you know what I mean? Let me try to think back who was all on here. There was a lot of actors that tuned in. I think I seen Tyrese. He was plugged in, put a few comments down. Like I said, there was just so many people just engaged, just enjoying it, and this is when it's not about the money. It was just organic, just the love of hip hop, which is why I felt so, like, it just made me feel good. Like, back in the day when people would do music, everybody wasn't doing it just to try to get money or follow the trend. People was creating their own trends. When New Orleans came out, when Mannie Fresh was making all them beats for Cash Money, they had their own sound, their own. It wasn't we jump on this, everybody sound the same. They came out with their own. Of course, like I said, Mannie Fresh was behind the majority of the beats, if not all of them. He had his own unique sound that you just knew it was them when they was on. You know what I mean? So it just made me feel good about music. Gave me the little bit of inspiration I needed to just even want to talk, even want to make a video. Like I said, everything I've been seeing is coronavirus. So if I was gonna make something, it was pretty much gonna be something about the coronavirus or something like that. But like I said, I just haven't really been up to it. So I kind of just been neglecting YouTube for a little bit. But like I said, it was a breath of fresh air for me anyway. And I know a lot of other people, because all the people my peers and people that are in the music industry and that I grew up listening to, they was all engaged, all commenting on the live. It was one of these times that make me wish I had an Instagram or something like that so I could have caught it live. I've never felt like I was missing out on nothing, not having Instagram or nothing like that, but I definitely caught this late after it was over. People was posting and I caught somebody's YouTube video and that's when I watched it. But it was still as though I was watching it live, but I really wish I would have had an Instagram and just caught it. Maybe I could have, I would have wrote my own take on it, you know. I would have been commenting with everybody else who's winning. People kept asking, what's the score? Oh, Storch is up. Some people was, Mannie Fresh is up. You know what I mean? It's just something, it was a good feel. A lot of people, everything you see everybody doing now, it just twerk videos and shit like that. Everybody bored, trapped in the house, but they made it happen on FaceTime Live. I mean IG Live, not FaceTime, IG Live. And they got it going. I don't want to keep rambling too much. I can't really think of too many more names of people that was on, even though there were so many, because I just kept on seeing like, oh, that's him. That's T.I. Oh, that's Meek Mill's Instagram. That's Fabulous. That's Jada Kiss. Fat Joe. I ain't say Fat Joe yet. Fat Joe was definitely, he had a lot of beats from Scott Storch. You know what I mean? Like I said, you're gonna be surprised. Even if you've been a fan of music, some of the beats that you didn't know that Scott Storch was involved in or made, like, you'll be surprised. There's some hits that you wouldn't know he was the producer of. You'd be like, oh, that was one of Scott Storch junk right there? Alright. So I don't want to keep on rambling. Like I said, I'm using this time. I'm driving anyway, so I'm just burning time driving. I'm almost where I need to be at, which is locked in the house, quarantined. I mean, I haven't really been outside my car, but I did have to go somewhere for a second. So I've been doing my part, staying in the house. You know what I mean? Just watching TV, reading, researching, making sure my body's right. And for everybody out there too, that's what you need to be on. Make sure you exercising. If you got any bad vices, if you smoking, stuff like that, try to definitely cut down on it. If not, quit. I know it ain't gonna be easy to do it just cold turkey like that, but definitely you want to have your lungs in the best condition you could possibly have them in a time like this. So if there was ever a time, if you was a little bit obese, to start losing weight, to start fasting, but do it in a healthy way. Make sure you still getting the proper nutrition. But if you eat a lot of junk food, it's definitely time to try to be in optimum health. Like, you want to have the best shape you can have right now, just in case anybody has to battle anything. That your body, you got the best opportunity. You gave yourself the best chance, so you could beat whatever comes your way. So I know it's hard to get out. Gyms are closed and everything, but there's a lot of YouTube videos. I go through them. Sometimes I pick different workouts. I mean, if you live on top of people, you don't want to be doing jumping jacks and jump roping on top of them and making a lot of noise and all that. But some people you can. You got a basement. You can do a lot of stuff. And there's definitely workouts that are quiet though. A lot of push-ups, sit-up routines, just stuff to get the blood flowing. Then go outside, get a nice little run in. Just increase your shape, increase everything. But I said I'm gonna hopefully get back to doing more videos and not just being the little slump I was in. So it's a new month. It's April, and we gotta enjoy the journey, even if the journey is rough. So I mean, this will be a story for people in the future that we'll be able to tell that we lived through something like this. Like, I mean, I didn't think we would ever be here in my lifetime, but who probably ever thought that during their time that you know what I mean? This ain't the first time something like this has happened, but in our lifetime it is. So, but like I said, I don't want to keep rambling. I'm about to get out the whip, pulling up right now to the house in another 2 minutes. So, you know, as always, hit the like, the subscribe if you mess with me. Everybody be safe out there, and definitely let's try to do our part. As far as they say, social distancing, make sure you try to do your part. Stay in the house if it's not necessary that you go outside, so we can eradicate this problem sooner than later and save as many lives as possible. So I don't know, that's all I got today. I'm gonna find that link to the battle. It was 2 parts, so I'll probably put the first part in there, and then from the first part you can find the second part. So I'll just put the first part in there, and then you'll see the part 2. It'll be from the same person who posted that link, and you could just find that video. And write in the comments who y'all think won it. I mean, like I said, it was good, but then it started turning into a little bit of a whooping. I ain't gonna lie, but everybody got their own perceptions, and they grew up to different music, so somebody might gravitate towards this person more than that person. So I'm interested to see what y'all got to say about it. And that's it. Until next time.